got the gift. Always remember, if you ain't first,
All right, looks like the ads are done. Oh, I forgot to turn on the build cam. There we go. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Ooh, my glasses put a little glare on there. Welcome back for another episode of the PT-109 build. This is part 4. For those that missed the last part of the build, we got the hull done for the most part. So, this is the front of the boat, or the bow. This is the aft or the back. So obviously we see here, this is where probably the propellers are going to come out. There's going to be some kind of bar or whatever that's going to line up with each of these. So I don't know how it's going to work out, but so I'm assuming now we're going to start working on the top of the ship. Or maybe we're going to work on the stand so we can have it standing up. Because when you start working on the, I don't even know what you'd call the top part of the deck. I'll have to ask Mac when he comes in later. I'm sure he knows what they call the top part of the boat. The deck. That's what it is, the deck. When we start working on the deck, it'll be easier to do if it's on a stand. Alright, so that's kind of not very many pieces. Whereas this, it's some tiny pieces, so we'll put these in this little bowl. Come on. More of those little, some more of these little dots here that we're going to use the our little battleship game piece to install. There's quite a few pieces. We'll throw these into a bin. So hopefully everybody had a good weekend. If you got to watch the Beer and Steer, where we did some more Medieval Dynasty, hopefully y'all enjoyed that. I know it's not the traditional Beer and Steer, but I still consider it Beer and Steer since I'm steering my character along. Okay, I want to make sure none of these pieces are similar to others in the different bags. Okay, so these here are similar to these. So we don't want these in the same bucket. So we'll stick these over here. Saturday, for those that missed my Beer and Steer, Saturday we went and oh, we got somebody fishing. Oh, it's me. Anyway, we had the 3D archery tournament. Oh, not that. Not that either. Move that out of the pool. There we go. Had the state 3D archery tournament. Our school came in 5th overall. The number 1 team in the state, they of course, they almost scored a perfect. They were 90 points off from perfect. Which, 90 points sounds like a lot, but when perfect is 1800 and you score a 1710, that's pretty daggum good. The lowest score that their scored shooter shot was a 279 out of 300. So it was pretty impressive. Our daughter, Fantasy, she ended up being the number 8 female junior 3D archer in the state. She's the number 34 high school female in the state overall. So that's seniors, juniors, sophomores, freshmen. So she's number 34 in the state. Get that fish trail. But yeah, we did that Saturday. We also went and visited a couple of farms. Our state has the farm trail, so it's kind of like a passport sort of thing where you can go to the different farms and get a little stamp. And then you turn that in at the end of the year for a little prize or whatever if you get so many farms visited. But it's a great way to go and see different parts of the state that you might not normally go to and check out different farms and stuff and, you know, spend your money. So we did that as well. And then we came home, I think. Sounds right. Today I was working on my mower. The right blade on my riding mower was making a lot of racket when I was using it the other day. So I rolled up underneath there to see what all was going on with it. And it looks like the right blade, while it's attached to the spindle, it's not secured. So I thought, okay, maybe the bolt's just loose. I tried to tighten up the bolt, but it would not tighten up. So something else is going on. I'm gonna have to, it's either the spindle is wore out and needs to be replaced, or there's like a missing washer or something to help secure the blade to the spindle. Whatever it is, it's not operating correctly. So, but I needed another set of hands in order to fix it. So I'm waiting on my neighbor to get home from work and see if he'll help me pull that piece off and we can see what's going on with it. Who knows? It might just be that because of how loose it was or whatever, I just couldn't get it tightened. So we'll figure it out. But hopefully everybody else had a good weekend. If y'all did anything fun, let me know. This Friday, we're going to go get our season passes for the amusement park that's not too far from our house. Ooh, I landed for 45.59. Fucking time. I gotta do a lot of traveling this week for work as well. We got a new program that we can download to our phones, and it allows us to take pictures and stuff like that of damaged roadways. And I'm not talking like potholes. Talk about like washouts and bridge, not necessarily bridge damage, but culvert damage, shoulder wash away, stuff like that. And when we take the picture, the program will take where we're located, add that in to the database, and hang on a second. My brain's like, there we go. And it'll also input information from our main database, such as the name of the road. We do our roads by route, section, and mile. So, most people, they're like, oh, okay, well, it's, Highway 93. Well, for us, it would be, Highway 93, but it's just 93. And let's say it's section 12. So that's section 12. And then within section 12, there might be 6 miles. So we'll be like, and it's mile marker, or mile 3. And that's how we would do it, versus in the civilian sector, you would be like, oh, it was Highway 93, mile marker, like 25 or something like that. So ours just adds in that section to kind of help narrow it down quicker. It also puts in the GPS coordinates, and we're trying to get our database to automatically put in the nearest 911 address. But that's taken a little bit more time to get because we don't have control over the 911 addresses. Oh, I'm trying to do a step that's like 3 steps ahead. Hang on. Well, there's the pieces for that. I'm like, why is it not looking like it's going to line up? Because I'm doing step 309, not 307. Because I went 306 is on the bottom, and then I just went straight across to 309 instead of going up to 307. My brain's like, this is not looking right. What are we doing? Okay, so I need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. But anyway, I also found a location that I would like to go and check out. Okay, it says Y. Well, which one's the Y? Is it the sharp one, the flat one, or the round one? But I want to go check it out for use as a staging area. Okay, so Y is this one, the round one. I mean, X is a round one too, but it's more round than Y. Okay. So I need one of those. But anyway, so I want to go check that out and see if it would be a good spot for staging our equipment. And the best thing about it is, if it is a good spot, I don't need any kind of MOU or MOA for it because we own it. So it's 10.89 acres, I think it is. And from the Google pictures, it looks like it's just flat land. So I want to go check it out, and it'll give me a chance to test out that program. I can do a little test on it while I'm out there and see how well it works. so I can give them feedback on it so they can make it better if need be. Okay, some more Ys. I need 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the place that I'm wanting to go check out is 2 hours away from work, so it'll be something I do like after lunch or whatever. I'll leave work after lunch to go check out that thing, and then by the time I get out there, do the assessment and everything, my work day will pretty much be over, and so I can just go home. And home is on the way back towards work from that place, so my buddy's gonna be mad though because he's in class all this week, so he won't be able to go with me. And I know he wants to be out of that class, but he's going to be a CDL instructor. So that's kind of cool. Last week I went and got certified as a BLS instructor, so I can do first aid and CPR through the American Heart Association. That was a long class. But it's not like I haven't done it before. I did it when I was in the military. You know what I just realized? I can't see any of my chat. So if people are talking to me, I don't know it. Because I don't have the right screen up. Alright, let's see if I missed any chats here because I wasn't around. By the way, congratulations to Book for getting first and Trail for getting second. Let's see. Trail with all the emotes. Trail catching junk. Sweet, sweet. Used to be CPR certified, not a great class when you're the only male in the class. Hey, technically, I was the only male in the class, too. Aside from the instructor. A broken sword. Trail's catching all the junk. Right, I need 6 Z's. So these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But yeah, I was a CPR instructor, and we didn't call it BLS. We called it self-aid and buddy care when I was in the military. And I did that for, gosh, like 15 years, it seems like. Probably not that long, but it sure did seem like it. I caught a barracuda. 7.5 kilogram barracuda. That doesn't sound like a very big barracuda. We missed you last night, Trail. So I started up a new Oxbow save with Mad Dog and Dragon. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So you just went to bed? I was watching a baseball game, so I actually stayed up a little bit. I think we finally got off about 8:40 my time, so 9:40 your time. So I stayed up an extra 40 minutes. Let's say Z. Yeah, it says Z. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you remember where the mine cave is? There to the west of your village. We went and we built just south of that on top of the big mountain. However, though, trying to find an area that's conducive to farming up on that big old mountain's a pain in the butt. Deforestation is the key. Didn't sleep the night before, so I said I should go to bed instead of staying up for another 24 hours. That's fair. I don't blame you there. Yeah. I want my camera up so I can make sure that I'm keeping everything in the frame for y'all to see. All right, so this 2x5. Good case of ADD. Yeah, so it goes that way. You don't want to be too close to me. There we go. I am aware that I am an asshole. I need this piece here. We had a little bit of fun with it too, so when you do get to join us, try not to get too confused. We still need to really set up the town. At this point in time, we only have just like been throwing stuff down to have it. We haven't really been able to officially put stuff in different places because we got to do a bunch of clearing. That makes that pool way too big. I don't know. That's close to center. But we're so far along in your game, Trail. We only were playing mine because you weren't available yesterday. And if you come over and we start playing that one, then we have to start basically all the way over. I'm confused at all times. I'll try to keep my confused as little as possible. Oh, that's true. Yeah, if you start having some bad issues with your internet, yeah, we can always just swap over to mine. That is true. All right. We need 8 of these little pieces here. 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Wow, I landed for a 95. We're going to take this side here that we just put all those little pieces in. We're going to put it just like so. There we go. And that, and that. All right. Another one of those. And this one. And that piece. Hey, I got a tire. Sober, I've been fading. Searching for my love in all the wrong places. On the street is I got a bad reputation. Uh-oh. Did I miss a piece somewhere? I mean, obviously I did because it's not there. Oh, there it is. I found the piece I'm missing. There we go. There it is. That piece goes there. And that goes like so. There we go. Yeah, that looks more like it. It's amazing what happens when you actually follow the directions. Okay, I need that one, and I need 2 of these. Doing my best to get it. Excuse me. Like this forever, ever, ever will. Alright, so this one we're going to take and flip it around and put these little circle dots on here. So we can then take these and snap on like so. Damn it. Okay, and this piece here goes right. Come on. Yeah, no. Come on. There we go. That goes right there like so. And then I need this one. And then we need no, not that one. We need these 2. All right, then we'll flip that over. And then we need to put 4 of these little dots here. Buy beer or pay the rent. My signing bonus was quickly spent. There we go. And then we'll take this piece. Dadgum, I can't grab it. It goes right like so. We need 2 of these. All right, and that goes like so. We're supposed to have some thunderstorms rolling in. Well, not supposed to. There's a chance for thunderstorms to be rolling in this evening. You know, let me look at the weather. Let's see here.
It's kind of gleaming.
We got a 51% chance at 6. That's it. Looks like, according to the rain forecast, about 6:30 is supposed to be raining. But we're supposed to get some thunderstorms later this week. While that loads up, let me go back to building. Alright, so we need this and this. Alright. And then we need 1, 2, 3 of these. And then we'll need 2 of these. And then 1 of those. It's time to campaign. And this is why I'm not a Lego master. Alright. That's still hourly. I said 10-day forecast. Wow. Rain on Thursday looks like, and then thunderstorms on Saturday. So wow, they kind of took all the rain really out of the forecast. But it looks like tonight's going to be pretty nasty for those up in Missouri and Iowa and Nebraska. Alright, so I need 5 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I need a Y, which is this one. So it goes right there. All right. No! No! Stop it. Just flatten out, damn it. Ow. We're going to use such small pieces. There we go. And some more Y's. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I needed 4. All I needed was the last thing I wanted. Man, these are like tough to fit together. I bet you this would pass the drop test.
Don't test it.
I'm not going to test it. I might have been born in the morning, but it wasn't this morning. Dang it, I did it again. I went straight across from 332 to 335 instead of going up to 333. I was like, man, that's not going to fit right. No kidding, dummy. It helps if you read the instructions. Hey, boo-boo. It is very wise to read the instructions. That's right, Yogi. I can't do a good boo-boo. I do like my Yogi, though. Hey, boo-boo. I see a picnic basket with my name on it. Gotta go swap laundry. This is way too much. This is way too much. I want to feel. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No, not there yet. Last time that I romanticized, riptide, it's a riptide. Oh my god, I went from 335 up to 334 trying to figure out why in the world those instructions aren't making any sense. Because I've already done them. I need those. Nope. I need this one. that I romanticize. Riptide, it's a riptide. This is way too much. I wanna feel you. Hurry up. Here we come up. It's the last time that I run. Alright, and then we need this is our last little bitty one here. Last time that I romanticize. Need that and that. This is why I couldn't be a Lego master, because I can't envision all this. Though they call me Lego master at work, that's my call sign. My unprofessional, I guess, call sign. Because when we're doing work and stuff, my call sign is actually EM3. But when we're just kind of goofing off and doing other stuff, it's Lego master. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And our boss's boss, he's cruise director, because he's always going on cruises. And then my buddy, he's goat herder, because he has all the goats. And I don't remember what our boss's is, because she's hardly ever on the radio. So we hardly ever get to utilize hers. I think it changes every time she gets on the radio. So this looks like it's going to be the bow. Ooh. What'd I get? A diamond. Yeah, that's what this looks like. It looks like the bow of the ship. All right, we gotta grab our. Oh boy, this sucker is getting heavy. And yep, it's the bow. So it fits right there. Oh, y'all can't see it because my desk is too small. All right. So it goes right there. It doesn't clip in or nothing. It just. All right, here we go. Now we're going to clip it in. All right, we need that. With that, we need 2 of them. Excuse me. Wait a second. Is it? What the? Okay, so yeah, that goes there. And that goes there. Okay, what did I miss and where? There it is. I see it. Because, oh, that's annoying. Because did it again. I went straight across. So I skipped 2 whole steps. Okay, so that goes there. I went from 340 to 343. You know, I'm going to zoom in again. Because I did not have this problem when I was zooming in on the instructions. There we go. Let's try that. We'll chase you down. All right, and then we're going to need 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. There we go. Now they're symmetrical. Now when I stick this on here, everything lines up the way it's supposed to. There we go. We got the bow of the ship. Actually, I guess it's a boat, but. All right, zoom in again. So we don't screw it up. All right, so we need 2 of these. 2 of these. 2 of these. All right, so ads are going to be starting soon. I put all the ads per hour in a 1 3-minute block. Reason I do that is, 1, it gets rid of the pre-rolls, so when people decide to come in and check out the stream, They get to see me right off the bat. They don't have to sit there and wait for pre-roll ads. Additionally, by putting them all in one little block, it gives us a chance to take a little break. So we can go and we can get a drink, maybe get a snack, or even use the restroom. Take care of whatever we need to in that little 3 minutes. If you are subscribed, or if you have Twitch Turbo, you do not get the ads. That is not a ploy to get you to... Oh, we're in ads. Okay. Anyway, it's not a ploy to get you to subscribe or to get Twitch Turbo.
If you're an ads, the people who would need to hear this can't hear you.
True. But when I upload this to YouTube, they can hear it. But I'll finish my spiel after the ads. Because I don't build during stream.
You don't go during stream.
No, I don't build during stream. That's everything for that next step. I need 4 of these for the step after that. Right, so there's those pieces. There's that step. There's that step. And then I need 10 of these. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I need 4 of these. And these 2 here. And then I will need these 2. Ow. And those 4. Since I moved the drop game over a little bit, let's move my camera back down here. That way you can see the parts over here. Ooh. All right, welcome back, everybody. All right, so as I was saying, you don't have to subscribe or have Twitch Turbo in order to enjoy my content. The ads are there to keep the platform free. And I do not build during the ads. So you're not going to miss anything through the ads. Now, when I play video games on Saturday nights and stuff, you might miss some content there because you can't really pause the game during the ad breaks. Because I also play with other people. But thank you for sticking through the ads. That helps support the channel. Like I said, keeps the platform free. If you ever feel so inclined to want to subscribe or get Twitch Turbo, thank you in advance. I am trying to figure out what I want to do in a couple weeks because my birthday will be coming up. We'll be home the day after my birthday. Well, we'll be home on my birthday, but we'll be at my daughter's national tournament for my birthday. But Saturday, after my birthday, of course, we'll have beer and steer. But I'm trying to decide what to do for a birthday celebration. Stream. I'm thinking I'm going to reduce the price of the subscriptions. So if people would like to subscribe, the price will be cheaper. I'm not going to do a 24-hour stream, though. No. Nope. Sorry for those of you that were, hoping I would. I did not do that. I did, son of a... The good news is I did it on both. So at least I'm consistent. The bad news is I did it on both. So now I gotta take them both apart. No! Just boot everyone during ads. Or boo everyone. Idiot. So stupid. Time to dance.
Idiota?
Yes, idiota. That is I. Alright, that one's fixed. I'll go ahead and put that there. It's so long. Oh, it came apart a lot easier. Boot everyone from Medieval Dynasty during ads and boo to the no 24-hour birthday stream. I'll tell you what, Trail. If you want to do 24 hours with me, I will do a 24-hour stream. But you gotta stay up with me the entire time. Don't do like Mad Dog and be like, oh, I gotta go to sleep. I'll see you in a couple of hours. Might be back streaming by that point. Or just waiting for your PNG tube to be done. It's like 24-hour streams, they take a lot of coordination.
Yeah. Don't be like me and just wing it.
Well, mainly the coordination between you and me. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but I totally winged it. I had no.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You had what?
I had no.
I mean, I didn't really have much of a plan for mine either, other than, you know, subscriptions and bits were going to make it longer, up to 24 hours.
Yeah, that's pretty much my whole plan. And I'm pretty sure I fell asleep during mine. And then then Twitch turned me on. And it restarted a stream.
So I was up for most of it with you. So I don't remember you going to sleep.
I'm pretty sure while I was sitting here by myself, I fell asleep. Maybe it wasn't long, but I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
You can always go back and watch it.
I can always go back. It's on YouTube. After I yelled at that guy, told him he didn't have enough money for my ski.
Yeah, that was at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
I was like, okay, I'm done.
Not that coordinated. I'm sure your wife wouldn't be happy either. See, that's the thing. You got to coordinate with the wife. Because you're going to be stuck at your computer for 24 hours. So you got to coordinate with the wife.
I decided if I'm going to do it again, it's not going to be 24 consecutive hours.
My 24-hour stream will not be 24 consecutive hours.
Yeah, that'll be an important distinction. I will do 12 and 12.
Somebody else did that. I think was it Cat or somebody did no, it was MyStar. MyStar, she didn't do the full 24 hours. She kept the timer up and it kept adding time up to 24 hours. But she would do it in like 8-hour increments. I'm pretty sure it was MyStar that did that.
I don't remember. I just know 24 consecutive hours makes me cranky and nobody.
Everybody wants to see Cranky Book at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, the guy who donated $1,000.
Okay, maybe that guy didn't want to see Cranky Book, but everybody else wanted to. That poor guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure thought he was gonna get like content creator gold, you know, and what he got was fuck you.
You ain't got enough money for skin.
I did not apologize, and then I was like, then I said on stream, it's probably a scam. I thought he was gonna go check how much he donated. Because it's probably a scam.
I don't think she'll be happy because I won't be in bed to let her sleep. Sitting at my PC for that long won't be bad. I've done it before, but not with streaming. We just make it a weekend stream of 8 hours each day. So that's only 16 hours. Well, I guess if you include Monday.
We do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Or Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
I'd probably do Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Since I'm off on Mondays. I'm sitting here looking at the diagram for this one and trying to work on this one. And it's not working out very well. Like, why are the instructions backwards? Because it's for the wrong piece. Friday or Monday to add to it, or 4 hours each for Friday and Monday. Yep. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I mean, I didn't mind the 24-hour stream. Towards the end, of course, you know, your dog tired. The only bad part about a 24-hour stream is that kind of shoots your weekend in the foot. That's pretty much it. Because after you get done with a 24-hour stream, it's pretty much bedtime. So you spend all day that one day streaming. And you gotta go get some nappy nap in.
Unless you're like me and only sleep for a couple hours.
Well, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure when I got done with my stream, I sat in my chair and I think I dozed off for like 2 hours.
You did. I just let you sleep there and laughed at you.
And then when I woke up, it was like, all right, cool. And then because Book was streaming. And so it was just like, all right, cool.
Because I said on my stream, I was like, Crazy's asleep in his chair next to me.
But 2 hour nap later, and I was back in the game. Too tired to move, but not too tired to doze off. True that, Trail. All right, so this one goes here. And this one goes here. Don't get me wrong, the 24-hour streams are fun. But yeah, you're pretty much beat afterwards.
What are you doing? Share it. Every sub or whatever gives you less to me.
So just stream for 24 hours with nobody donating anything.
No.
We want him to go 20. Oh, son of a.
Everybody donated so he did less.
Yeah, but see, my community wouldn't do that.
I know. They'd be like,
We want you to go to the full 24, so we're not going to donate anything. Ow.
tiny fingers?
No, No. I need padding so that my freaking fingers don't get pinched by the... Or not pinched, but stabbed by the pieces. There we go. That side went in. There we go. Damn. God, stabbed the hell out of my fingers. Jesus. I'm a little worried because I have this piece left.
Oh.
It is the only piece left.
I'm recording it.
No, I don't want more. Well, yeah, I want more viewers, but I'm not going to pay for them.
I'm doing it. It just didn't.
Yeah.
Or
I guess it's just an extra piece.
I banned them too, but I was recording them first because you can't always see them after you know what I mean, ban them.
Yeah.
So I was trying to record them first.
Trail banned him.
Well, I did too.
Yeah. All right, well. Hopefully we didn't need that piece. It's on the bag 7, though. Oh, what is this? Well, Ruth, normally I don't stream video games. Well, I guess I do now. With my beer and steer on Saturday nights. But I typically don't stream video games. Holy cow, Carrot Cleric with the rate of 32. Sometimes yep. See it. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Persephone, thank you for the follow. I think I pronounced that right. My shot. Oh, dang it. I did not resub to Frosty. Let me fix that.
Yeah, that's Persephone.
But welcome in, everybody. For those of you who are new to me, I am Tuka, Crazy Man of Tuka, but everybody shortens it to either Crazy or Tuka. Either or is fine with me. I stream Legos on Mondays. I'm viewing myself, so there we go. Frosty's back up and running.
Okay,
On Mondays, I do Lego builds. Currently, we are working on the COBI bricks build, the PT-109 boat. We just finished bag 6 of this chaos build. Hey, Alex got 3rd. Congrats to Alex. So this is what we've gotten done so far. Last session we did the hull of the ship, the whole bottom here. We just put on the bow of the ship here, like literally right before y'all came in. We had just put this on, and I was worried because I had this was the only piece that was left over from that bag. So I was like, usually a piece like this is not a leftover, but I couldn't find it where it went, so I guess it is a leftover. But welcome in, everybody. Like I said, Mondays are Lego builds. Saturdays are video games. I don't stream any other time, mainly because of work. So that's unfortunate. But we have fun with it anyway. We have the fishing game over here somewhere. It's in the top right corner, I think. Somewhere over there. We also have the drop game. If you want to drop your little character into the swimming pool. What else? Trail, thank you for shouting out Carrot. Who else we got that came in with the raid? We got Alex, who got 3rd. There's Teal. What's up, Teal? Carrot.
that's all I saw coming.
Yeah. So welcome in, everybody. I got this that lurk bait game over there. Got the idea from Teal. Now I got to create a fish for Carrot since he raided in. In the meantime, we got to let's move the hole here out of the way for now so we can get these bags sorted real quick. Didn't come in with the raid, just happened to arrive at the same time. Perfect timing then, right? Okay, so this is a little bag. I'm a raider from Carrot Cleric, though.
You're a reader in your house.
Yeah, I'm a raider in my own stream. So let's see here. We got, for bag 7, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bags from bag 7. So Teal, how are you doing today? Carrot, how was your stream? All the little duckies done up? That is talent right there. Both the streamer and part of the raid. See, Ah. Um, we'll put this one in there. Didn't do what you planned, but had fun. Hey, that's all that matters, right? Having fun. Getting a mailing ready to mail out 3 critters. Sweet, sweet. Kevin! How are you doing, buddy? How's your headache? Hopefully you're feeling better today. You're now watching me twice? Hey, I'm watching me too. I forgot what I was. Oh. Drink. Ah. Oh. Rubs Kevin for luck. Only if he consents to it, Carrot. Anyway, as I was saying, yes, I only stream on those 2 days because of work. I'm an emergency manager for my state's Department of Transportation. So basically what that means is I technically don't have any days off because even when I'm not on call, I'm still kind of on call if the weather gets bad. For instance, when we had the winter weather event a couple months ago, while I wasn't on call, when my buddies was, there was a full activation. We all went into work and did that. So while the rest of the state was sitting at home because the governor declared that, you know, state offices were closed and people should stay home, I went to work.
It's showing the scores in chat, but not on the screen.
What's up? Oh, it's not showing scores in chat.
Like only showing in chat. It's not showing.
She says it's not showing in chat, and I don't see them in chat either. I just see them on the screen.
Oh, I'm seeing the fishing one. I just thought so.
Let's see here. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see if that works. I refreshed the cache for it, but I might have to do some more digging into it. Yeah, it's still not showing the scores in chat. So I will have to fix that after stream. But I think that's going to take a little more troubleshooting than a couple minutes. Those two. But anyway, thank you for popping in, Carrot, and throwing your community my way. If you need to raid and run, you know, take care of yourself. And if all else fails, I will see you probably either tomorrow or Thursday. Thursday, that's what it is. Thursday when you're doing the stream with Book. In which y'all have no idea what y'all are doing probably. So.
do.
What? Y'all know what y'all are doing? Satisfactory.
We are going to be satisfied. 1.2.
Well, that is just satisfactory then.
Because that's what we were going to do last year. And then we'll
Yeah, that kind of bites when life happens. The satisfactories. Are y'all starting a new game?
Mm-hmm.
Is Carrot gonna do the spaghetti?
Carrot's going to do carrot.
Carrot's gonna do Carrot.
I assume he is starting the game. But I don't ask trivial questions like that one.
Well, fortunately, wait. Nope. God, I'm an idiot. Okay. I even zoomed in this time.
I just stand at the hub and let him run.
AKA Pathway Manufactory. Spaghetti conveyors are the only way.
I'm telling you.
I did not pay attention to what was in what this time, and now I have different size / different angled pieces all in the same bucket. Makes it a little bit more difficult to find what I need. Okay, so that's what I need. Need these bigger ones. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's see here. I just stand at the hub and Carrot runs the conveyors near the hub, then I steal stuff from them. This is the way. Hey, whatever makes you happy.
And then I yell for him to press the big red button.
Carrot, press the big red button. The last time I played with Carrot, I just went off and did my own thing because I could not deal with his spaghetti.
Everybody else does. I just hang tight and let him do his thing. I love Carrot for Carrot.
I love Carrot for Carrot too.
You can't watch it.
I can't watch it. My OCD and ADD and all the D's and tisms and all that jazz, just nope, can't do it. Carrie, are you stealing my wife this summer? Oh, it's probably right here in this bag that I didn't dump out. It is. They're the pieces I was looking for. Well, there's one of the pieces. There's the other piece. I feel like you would do the same with me, Tuka. I try to keep it neat, but after a while, it just gets connected in any way it can. Yes,
Okay.
Carrot. Trail has played Eco. He used to play on my server. Till we shut down the meteor, and then everybody kind of was like, okay, we're good. I mean, we did, build a ramp and take our trucks over the ramps and stuff and see how far we could jump them. Okay, I gotta figure out how to get this big old boat back up here. If I put these pieces on. And I gotta put some pieces on there to secure it apparently as well. Carrot, lumberjack is a loose, and I do mean loose way to describe what you did. Yes, that is more accurate. I was going to say you were a tornado, but yes. A global natural disaster is a much better explanation of what you did. You are the only person that I know of that took the time to take a stone axe and destroy an old growth redwood. I am not 100% sure how long it took you to do that, but it was entirely way too long. Deforestation equals carrot. Yes. All right, we'll stick this down here for now. So I ain't got to reach all the way over there because I have a feeling I'm going to be using it again pretty soon. Put more pieces on. Yes. The old growth redwoods. The old growth redwoods. You can cut down all the other redwoods. I don't give a rat's ass about them. Because I can replant those. There is no replanting the old growths. It's almost like they're old growth. I need 2x4s. I have 2x3s. Nope. 2x5. 2x5. Ooh, 2x4. Yay! I need another one. Damn it. Yes. I was upset when I came across that old growth laying on the ground. And for some reason, Carrot didn't come back to play with us after that. I don't know why. Hey, Kevin caught Henry's shoe. enough to put up with all of this shit. Oh, oh. So, Carrot, how's your wife been? Yeah.
But you get so much.
You do. You get a ton of wood from that. I was actually impressed. Mad Dog, I think he only cut down one in our save. Thank you. Some days are better than others. Yeah. They'll get better. You'll have a, she might even be good for 2 or 3 weeks, 2 or 3 months, and then something comes along and it'll be a bad day for a day or two. But hopefully she's healing. Right here. They're not in a bucket because I had too many bags. They're looking at all the buckets for these pieces, and they're not even in them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, my dad, he passed away, God, 4 years ago now. Every once in a while, I still have a bad day. Mad Dog is also the one who loves to troll people. Especially, yes, he loves to troll me. Yep, Trill. No apology. I hope you know. We have a vacation planned with her family for the middle of next month. Awesome. Well, that's the wrong piece there. Are the dino nuggies going on the vacation as well?
You mean the peanut?
The peen nuggets?
I don't know how he made that poncho look like a peen, but listen, the pea nugget should go everywhere. That means he takes me with him every.
I don't know if y'all heard Book or not, but she said the peen nuggets have to go everywhere. That means you're taking Book with you wherever you go. Oop, sorry. Smacked the microphone with the thingamajiggy. Not the crocheted ones. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And you're the same size. Yep. We're not talking about that dino peen. Or those little bitty guys on Jurassic Park.
Oh, the lizard sort of thing?
Yeah, the little lizard spitter. We're not talking about those. I remember this time that these were here. This evening, after I get done with this, / maybe after dinner, I gotta work on doing my breakfast prep. I got some mason jars that I'm going to chop up some veggies and stuff and stick in them and freeze them. And then I can take one of those jars to work with a couple of eggs and make me basically like a little scrambled egg / kind of omelet dealio thingy. In the store, they have these things. They're called Just Crack an Egg. And that's where I got the idea from. They charge like $4 for one of those. And you still got to buy the eggs afterwards. I'm like, or I can spend like $4 and make like 12 of them. So I put bacon, mushrooms, bell peppers, and onions in them. And then I take 2 eggs, scramble them up in a bowl, and then I dump the contents of the jar into the bowl, stir it all up, get it nice and coated and everything. And then I throw it into the microwave covered for 2 minutes. And then ta-da, breakfast. Let's see. I have an item that you put eggs and veggies into and put in the microwave that makes omelets. Sweet. I mean, I guess mine could be an omelet. But I figure if they were going to charge me $4 for that, I could make it myself for a heck of a lot cheaper. Might as well. I wonder if the drop game, the reason it's not doing anything in chat is I think it probably requires a moderator status. And I went through my moderator list, and if I didn't recognize it, I got rid of it. So maybe that's what it is.
That's what I was wondering.
Let's see here. Yeah, Pixel Plush.
I was like, that's gonna matter.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's probably the thing for my Twitch, but
What?
the link I sent you on Discord.
Oh, I don't know. I was just trying to look for like instructions.
Yeah.
Oh,
2, 4, 6, and 8, and these two. Yeah, I think that was the authorization or whatever for my Twitch, so that probably wasn't of any use. But it had the Pixel Plush stuff on there. I mean, I've had it for a while, just nobody's ever used it till now, so. Wait a second. That's because that's a 1x6, not a 1x5. It took my body over. All right, and then we need a K. Okay. Looks like it's a 3. Is that it? Yeah, it looks like it. No. You, though. You look like it. And then we need 8 of these long ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. My composure. Like this before. It's changing. Rearranging. Think I might. Let's see here. Oh, crap. I didn't realize we were in ads.
It's set to make sure that your URL or whatever. Check the channel name, make sure your Twitch channel name is correct in the URL. Like it. Wait 10 to 15 seconds. It can take a moment for the game to connect to Twitch chat after loading. Try the exclamation point play command.
Mm-hmm.
Are your source dimensions set to at least 800 by 600?
Yes.
Is shutdown source when not visible disabled?
I have no idea. Oh, my browser source link needs to be updated. That's why. That's probably why.
And then, yeah, it says refresh browser when scene becomes active is another thing to enable. Like you want that one enabled.
Oh, I didn't have it checked for score and chat.
Oh, okay, well, there you go.
All right, let's try that now. And we're back from ads. And unfortunately, you didn't land the pool. So.
So I just want to let you know, you people who blend their supernatural outfit, that is a Dean outfit if I've ever seen it. There you go.
There it goes. All right.
We troubleshooted.
It works. And now, back from the ads. Sorry, everybody. I did not realize we had gone to ads and I was still building. Only for about 30 seconds, though. But this is all we got done so far. All right, so I need... Ooh. Okay, I need 2 of these. I need 2 of these short ones. Short like me. And then 2 of these longer ones. Not like me. And then 4 of these really long ones. Wait a second, though. I did not put those on. Like, something ain't right. Took about to screw up. Again. What else is new? Not a thing. Come on. Get in the hole. There we go. Nope, that's not what I wanted. The one is free. I need 4 of these. So I'm trying to think of rewards for the fishing game. I know Teal has it where if you catch a teal giraffe or the bow tie or one of different things, you get different prizes and stuff. So I was trying to decide what I could do for anybody that catches me or stuff like that. I do have a 4th wall that is going live on my birthday. So I've thought about doing, gifts or whatever from that. Discount code maybe. But I don't know. Still trying to work through it. Yeah. Steel! How are you doing, Steel? Oh, I got it upside down. I need it right side up. All right. So that's not this one for this side. This one. Okay, nope. I was right the first time. So how is Steel doing? Did you see I got the Disney castle? No, I did not.
You didn't see, but you heard us talking about it because I said she did girl math because she came with gift card. So she only paid $50.
Oh, is that what y'all were talking about? Okay.
Yeah. And by the way, I really said the same thing. So it's not just. And I believe that's how things are paid for too.
Well, then fine. I guess I'm just outnumbered all around. Oops. Come on. There we go. Well, congratulations on the Disney castle. Here's my hydrate. Thank you, Trail. With the whistle. All right, now we flip this over. I don't know why we're doing this now. We could have done this like a into bag 6. This has no bearing on anything that we've done over here. Wait a second. Let me grab these pieces because they go right here. Well, Steel. They're just hoping you drop it while flipping it, so you have to start all over. Rude, Trail. Yes, you are Steel. I've already forgot what I was going to ask you now because are you going to build your Disney castle on stream? probably stream it. Sweet, sweet. Also, I think it's Bricklink has some new builds coming out here in a. Oh, I don't even remember now. Anyway, Book was telling me about some of their new stuff that they got coming out that I think I want. I mean, who am I kidding? I want them all, but that's beside the
I
point.
wanted the thing from the last one, but I didn't.
One of them is like goes with my Harbor Master set that I already have. Nope, doesn't go that way. It goes this way. But who would want to watch someone stream Lego?
No one.
This guy? That lady over there? Really? Who wants to watch Steel? This guy. I don't care what you're doing. I'll just watch it. That's what I tell the wife too. I don't care what she's doing. I'll just watch her. That actually sounds a little creepy, but I need the flat ones, not the round ones. Makes you a bit motivated. Working on a puzzle first and then build it. It does sound creepy, but I tend to put the stream up and just listen for my name. Hi, Trail. Trail, 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 trail. There you go. Yeah, do a co-stream with Book. Do a co-stream with me. Nobody wants to co-stream with me.
You just don't stream at the same time.
Everything inside, we're going till the world stops turning while we burn it to the ground tonight. Oh my gosh. Big fat gorilla fingers. Sorry, I just like I just yelled into my microphone because it's like right there. You guys do too much person time stuff. Maybe after you get back from the wedding trip. All right. Sweet. Yay. Oh. Yeah, we could also do some kind of what's that thing that you did for Kevin with the
What did I do for Kevin?
the community thingamajiggy?
Oh, the goal thing.
Yeah, the community goal, yeah. That's true, Trail. Yes, you did co-stream with me a lot back when we were doing ATS.
And I tell you, on Sundays when you play the game with me, you could coach, but you choose not to.
I don't want to step on your community. I was trying to find the word. Not the right word I wanted, but it's close. Okay, which one is it? Is it this one or this one? It's this one. Down every line, did anything we want, everything inside Go till the world stops turning while we burn it to the ground tonight. Come on. And yes, tiny flanges are way better for this. Tiny phalanges. Spirit phalanges. Come on. Oh boy, that was not bad. About to dump that bucket of tiny pieces in my lap.
Never fails.
All right. Let's see here. Yeah, points goal. Yeah, community goal thingy. All right, Steel. BRB. Oh, what I just clicked. Oh, okay, we're over here. I didn't click anything important. That's good. I bet you none of those are in this spot, in this in the bucket that I have. Nope. 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 All right, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then 4 of these. And then 1. 2 of those. 1, 2 of those. And then 1. Two of those. All right. So we need that, that, and that. I like how they tell you to do 2 different ones, but I mean, it's going to wind up being, you can flip it around. Now, after this step is where you'll need to make sure you have it going the right way. But okay. I know I need you like almost immediately after this, but there's a bunch of tiny pieces, and you're kind of in the way here. And it's hurting my back. All right, so this one is this way. We need this piece here. Get that lined up. Purdy. Purdy. All right, there's that. And that. And then that goes there. All right, there's that one. Okay, and this one goes this way. Notorious. So notorious. Really, I'm just happy that y'all come and watch. Hang out with me for a little bit. Do some chit-chatting. All right, so now we got to bring this ship back up. See, nope, it's being blocked by the alert game. There we go. So notorious, so notorious. There we go. Whee! Trail with the 86.93. None of those. I need that. This. Come on. There we go. Exactly what they say I am. So nope, not that. But that one. Not that one. But that one. Notorious. Notorious. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2. Buckle my shoe. I am exactly who they say I am. Notorious. Stay there. You're a gravity step. As Alex unaffectionately calls you. I need 6 of those. 2, 4, 6. The world would be so much better if people weren't stupid. You ain't lying. We were coming back from picking up lunch, and this school bus was the first one to arrive at this red light. So he had his choice of the left turn lane, the left straight lane, or the right straight lane. And he got into the left straight lane. Then decided that he wanted the right straight lane, so turned on his blinker while they're at the stoplight. And his car lets him in. Of course, he gets over. And then as we're coming up to the next red light, he realizes, no, he wants in the left straight lane because that actually turns into a left turn lane into the high school. So then he had to like work his way back over. And it's like, you're an idiot. You had your pick. You chose correctly and then made a mistake. And yeah. Be smarter. It was funny. So I was in a class last week. Capitalism relies on stupidity, but it's really just annoying. Ain't that the truth? So I was in a class last week for this program called TIMS. It's Traffic Incident Management System. All of our state troopers, all of our highway patrol, and all of our DOT employees are required to go to this. And it's highly encouraged that EMS and firefighters go as well when they're, especially when they get newly hired. But anyway, basically what it does is it teaches you how to manage incidents on the roadways in order to try and limit the amount of inherent danger there is with working on the side of the road. Anyway, so the instructor, he brought up this one slide, and he goes, the biggest issue with traffic incidents are D drivers. Drunk, drugged, distracted, I can't remember the other ones, but one that wasn't listed was dumb. And he goes, I always add dumb in there because there are dumb drivers out there. And then somebody else goes, you can also add ASS to that. And of course the officer, he just laughed. But yes, I could do that too. Fortunately, side of the road incidences are going down, but the fact that we have firefighters, EMS, tow truck drivers, all that still getting hit by vehicles because people are rubbernecking, trying to get a video of it, wondering what's going on, distracted by their cell phones, drunk driving, what have you. We have just way too many. Because one is too many. But we are down. So our lowest number of fatalities on the side of the road was in 2020 because nobody was on the road. But yet we still had 31 people working on the roadside get struck by vehicles and killed. But then in 2021, when everybody was released back out into the wild, that number soared up to over 60. And now it's back down to like 41. But still, that's still way too many. And they have a thing now where they're also tracking near misses, which to me a near miss is a hit. So it should be a near hit. So I went to go put mine on there because I actually almost got hit by 4 different vehicles while I was trying to help a stranded driver who was stranded in the middle of the roadway. So, we have this guy who lives down the road from me that will not stop when a school bus puts out the stop sign. He just drives around the bus or through the sign. He's been stopped by the cops many times and says he does not have the time to stop and the kids should look out for cars coming. Told one come the stop sign was a suggestion, not a law. They should just remove his driver's license, his privilege to drive. We just had EMS down. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Fortunately for the year, as of March 11th, we've only had 7 fatalities, which I mean, still that's too many. but that is down from previous years. But still. Anyway, so what happened with me was this person, they were I guess a driver or whatever for this company that goes and buys cars at auction and then sells them at their car dealership. And he was just a driver for them. So he picked up the car at the auction, and when he hopped into the vehicle, it said that it had a full tank of fuel, 400 miles. And he got 10 miles down the road and it ran out of fuel. So obviously that was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Nope. So, but it's one of those that was like a push button vehicle. So once it ran out of gas, it no longer had the ability to pull it out of park or anything, and it just stopped in the middle of the road. So I pulled up behind him. I put on my big old flashing lights and everything, and I waited till it was clear to get out, and I went up and was talking with the guy. And as I was walking back to my vehicle, I decided, walking on the side with traffic was not a good idea. So I decided I'd walk along the shoulder. And as I was almost back to my vehicle, this guy comes flying up and almost rear-ended my vehicle. Brakes locked up and everything. And I just looked at him and I went like this. He's like, I know. And it's like, obviously you didn't, because you almost hit this big ass truck with flashing lights. So obviously you were distracted by something. It definitely wasn't, you weren't paying attention to the road, that's for sure. And it's not like I was hidden by a curve or anything like that. I was, now I was stopped on a bridge, but I was on the side of the bridge. Like the bridge is coming down. I was over here, but cars were coming this way, so you could see me before you topped the hill. It wasn't like I was on the other side of the hill. It's like, dude, how do you not see me? I had one lady, she slammed on the brakes and she still had snow and stuff on the top of her car. And it came sliding over and blocked her windshield. She couldn't see anything. So I grabbed my little brush and I brushed off her windshield for her. And she's like, thank you so much. Like, please pay attention. Don't run me over. I mean, yes, the state will give my wife a pretty paycheck for me dying on the side of the road, but I'm sure she doesn't want me to die on the side of the road just yet. Word, why are these not wanting to go together? But while I was sitting there, though, there was the guy in the truck that almost ran me, and I was like, big ass truck with lights. And he's like, I know. Then there was the lady with the snow on her vehicle that almost hit me. Then there was a big old dump truck. I'm like, really, dude? And then there was a couple other vehicles. I don't remember what they were at this point in time, but it was just one of those things like, come on. Pay attention, people. More important stuff in this world than whatever's on your cell phone. Put the cell phone down. Or, here's a great idea, because I know a lot of vehicles have it nowadays. Bluetooth your phone to your vehicle. It will read you your text messages, ask you if you want to reply. You can say yes and then tell it what you want to reply, never touching the phone. Or if you get a phone call, you can answer the phone and talk on the phone without ever touching your phone. I saw a lady the other day, had her phone on speakerphone. She's sitting there like this, talking as she's going down the road. It's like, you have it on speakerphone. Put it in a freaking cradle so you're not sitting there hanging on to it. But people are idiots. Oh, I hate people that are like friends with law enforcement, so they think they can get away with anything and everything.
In that situation, because I ain't giving any special.
Yeah, so when I was in college, I was on my way to our first semester exams, and I'm just driving down the highway, and the vehicle in front of me didn't clean off their vehicle, and they had a huge sheet of ice come flying off and landed on my windshield and just shattered. I couldn't see nothing. And of course, they just kept on driving like do, nothing happened. I was late for my freaking test. My teacher was, or my professor, I should say, was not happy about it. I wasn't happy either. I had a busted windshield I had to fix now. But whatever. No, I don't want to be hypocritical and say that I'm the best driver in the world out there, because I'm not. But, the difference between a good driver and a bad driver? A good driver will sometimes miss their exit and go on down. A bad driver never misses their exit. Doesn't matter how many people they got to cut off. They don't miss their exit. Yep, bad drivers never miss their exit. I watched this boy the other day. He cut across 4 lanes of traffic to get his exit. He was over in the far left lane, and he jumped all the way 4 lanes of traffic to get to his exit. I'm like, dude, if your navigation was working, it would have told you. Or here's a novel idea. Look at the road signs. They'll tell you when your exit's coming up. But I have been guilty of oh shit, there goes my exit. Well, I guess I'll catch the next one, flip-flop, and come back. Now, there has been occasions where I have looked and there's been no traffic and I jump over a couple lanes, but for the most part, I just take what I call the L, take the loss. I do it all the time over by the high school too. So sometimes the traffic there at our one red light before you get to the railroad tracks, it's got the left turn lane, it's got a left straight lane, which eventually turns into a left turn lane only when you get up to the high school. And then you have the right straight lane, which continues on through both signals. But sometimes that right, the right straight lane is backed up. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to sit behind all these people because, for one, if there's a train, I don't want to get stuck. So I'll go in the left straight lane and I'll go on up. And if an opening occurs, I'll take the opening. If not, then when I get to the light, I'll just hang a left at the school and I'll go around the school and go to my house that way. But there are just so many people who are hell-bent on, I've got to make this work. And it's like, dude, just chill out. It's going to add like a minute to your travel time. So take a chill pill, take the loss, take the L, drive around and come back. And if you don't want to drive around the school, guess what? There's a roundabout 100 feet down the road. Go to the roundabout, loop back around and come back to the intersection and then make a left turn, and then you can continue on the way you want to do. It ain't that big of a deal. But no. Can't be doing that. One, two, nope, not that one. 2, 3, and 4. How am I going? There we go. I'd just be building shit today. Built a trailer for my lawnmower. Building a PT boat. I'd just be building shit. Maybe later, me and Trail will build some stuff on Medieval Dynasty and just keep building shit. I need 2 of these. 2 of those. I will admit, though, I do drive slightly differently when I'm driving in my work truck than when I'm driving my personal. But it's not that different. I'm still the slowest driver in the family.
No, you're not. Because the kids don't drive, so they drive, you know.
Exactly. So I'm still the slowest driver since the kids don't drive. My dad used to make the joke that, oh, they're in such and such town. They'll be here in about 20 minutes. Oh, wait, never mind. Book's not driving. Crazy is. So that'll probably be 45 minutes. If Book was driving, it'd be like 15. Normally, it's a 30-minute drive.
It's only against the law.
It's only illegal if you got caught, yeah. You have drivers going across 4 lanes of traffic daily to get to work while you were working at the school. Didn't plan enough time to have to think like that. It's just me on the road, and I'm the most important person, so I must stay on time. You ain't lying. That's another thing, man. Some people, they try to leave at the last possible second to try to get to work on time.
I'm a time now.
And it's like, just leave like 5-10 minutes earlier. You won't have near the issues that you're having. But yeah. I mean, when you get pulled over by the cop for speeding and you spend 8 minutes on the side of the road to get your ticket, now you're even further behind. Or if you'd have left 10 minutes early, you'd be passing yourself and waving as, you know, your dumb butts on the side of the road with the cop, and you're on your way to work, not late for work. All right. So this one goes this way. This one goes, oh, like this. All right. Oh, my back. I've done way too much work lately. My back is not happy about it. Those two. Those two. Those two. In your eyes. Though when I'm in my work truck, I so wish that I could find somebody who decides that, you know what, waiting on the bus is not in my purview for the day and they want to go around it. I will just pull out with my truck and turn on my lights and be like, I don't think so, Tim. You can sit here and wait just like the rest of us. Oh crap, there's two different colors. Ah, I realized there was two different colors. Rigged. What's rigged? I didn't see the Pokemon. Old Man Tuca. Yeah, Old Man Tuca. Look at this. I'm getting gray right through here. It's all turning gray. Steel, are you going to come back and visit us in 2044 for the solar eclipse? That's assuming we're still here.
If it doesn't come to her.
Oh, 2044 is supposed to follow almost the exact same path as last time. It's going to come right over us again.
Yeah, I think that's the one that's going over Disney. It'll be the most expensive Disney trip ever. Because you know they're going to charge an arm and a leg to see the eclipse at Disney.
Oh, is that one going over Disney? I didn't.
I think that's the one going over Disney.
Better get your tickets now then.
Listen, no season pass is going to cover that.
Oh, of course not. That's definitely a blackout date. Yeah, I don't remember if that one's going over Disney or not. That might be. All right.
That's all the money they can make.
I'm sure right now it's already a blackout date. 20 years, well, 18 years from now, and I'm sure they've already planned on it being a blackout date. Let's see here. Okay, so it was 2044. But that looks like it stops in South Dakota.
At 2045.
2045. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one does go through Disney. So yeah, 2045 is that one. That's going to hit rad too. Yeah, we're right there in the middle again. They've already been talking about it at my old job about
All the things that went wrong this past year.
yeah, all the things that went wrong this past time and what they're planning on doing for the next time. And I'm like, I won't be here. And they're like, why not? I'm like, because I'll retire. I ain't doing that crap again. I will have, at that point in time, I will have 22 years with the state, and I need 21 in order to retire. So the way it works is you need 28 years to retire with the state, unless a couple of conditions apply to you. You can retire after 20 years if you're over the age of 60. Well, I will be 60 during my 19th year with the state. So when I turn 61, that'll be my 20th year, and I can retire. So if they want me to do those eclipse thingies again, I will just drop my paperwork. Nope, I'm retired. As long as the earthquake doesn't happen before then. Not looking forward to that either. 2, 4. Why is August 12th already a blackout for you? It's just so daggum hot? Oh, be right back. Okay. I'll ask her when she comes back. I don't want to miss the announcement this time for the ads, so we'll have ads here in probably about 5 to 10 minutes, somewhere in that time frame. But the last couple of times we've had ads, I've missed them, so I don't want to miss them this time. Right. Ads. So, when the ads pop up, I do one block. It's 3 minutes long. It minimizes the disruptions to the stream, because it's all at once. It helps keep the platform free. That way people don't have to pay to watch me. If you are subscribed to me, or if you have Twitch Turbo, you do not receive ads. That is not a ploy to get you to subscribe or get Twitch Turbo. But it is a bonus if you would like to. You won't miss any of the stream, or you won't miss any of the build, because I do not build during the ad breaks. Except for the last ad break where I didn't realize that it was the ad break and I missed it, so my apologies. I cannot help it when I stream video games, because I can't really tell everybody, hey, we got to pause the game because I'm in an ad break. So the only thing you really miss out with my Lego streams is me gathering resources for the next few steps and some lighthearted banter with chat. Unless, of course, I decide to take a break myself to replenish my drink or get a snacky snack, etc. What'd you say, baby?
I said, or troubleshooting.
Or troubleshooting, like earlier. Yeah. And somebody wants me to drink. It's probably Trail. Yep. Turbo is plus for both viewer and streamer. No ads for us, and ad rev for the streamer as if you did watch. Si, senor. Wonderful, dysfunctional you. We're all dysfunctional. I don't care what your mama tells you. You're dysfunctional. Mm-hmm. Gotta do this 6 times. The wonderful, dysfunctional you. All right, and then so we want this going that way, and this being that way, and then that goes like so. Wonderful, dysfunctional you. I would snooze the ads, but I don't know how much longer this is going to take, because I know we're close to the end. Actually, you know what? I will snooze the ads. Because I'm pretty sure we are almost done. So I'd just give you all the ad spiel for nothing. I can snooze the ads for like 15 minutes. Hit stop. Uh-oh. Okay, now I know I'm missing some. I missed a step somewhere. Because I have four large pieces. That's definitely not a good sign. I imagine they're for the hull. I bet you $5. They go right here, this area. I can fake it with the best of anyone. I can fake it with the best of them all. Anyone, I can fake it all. Yep, right there. Yep. There we go. That looks much better. Told you. All right. And that is bag 7. All right. So we finished out the hull. We also put the bow on. All this green here we put on. We also finished the sides up here. And then we also did some work on the back of the boat. We also put some of the sides on the back of the boat as well. So next time we'll start on bag 8. And again, that is the only leftover piece of that bag. So let's see if we can find somebody to raid into. Ooh. I wanted to raid into Teal last time and she wasn't on, but she's on this time. So we're going to raid Teal. All right. Yes, I know my keyboard is dirty. All right. Hope everyone has a great day. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, Trell. All right, we'll get the raid message going. If you get left behind, this is where we went, if I can spell it right. Make sure I have it right, because I think one time I did a raid and I misspelled the streamer's channel. And nobody was able to get to it. It just ended my stream and nobody actually made it over to the other channel. So, all right. So again, thank y'all so much. We're roughly about halfway through the PT boat. We're going to be doing some more work on the deck next time. Tomorrow is book stream. Don't forget to make sure you hang out there. She's also streaming on Thursday. I'll be back on Saturday night with Beer and Steer. Probably some more Medieval Dynasty with Trail, Mad Dog, and the gang. And we'll see y'all either next time or in somebody else's stream. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's week. Take care. And if you're having trouble with mental health, just dial 988. And if you are a veteran, it's option 1. Bye.